Very good morning, all the students of 7th standard. We are learning very important lessons. That lesson number 9, the Maratha War of Independence. This lesson we are learning, and we have studied the death of Sambhaji Maharaj in a previous video on the page number 39. The death of Sambhaji Maharaj was completed. The next one, Chhatrapati Rajaram Maharaj, is there. The next one point, Chhatrapati Rajaram. So Rajaram Maharaj was the second son of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. So after the death of Sambhaji Raje, Rajaram Maharaj became the next Maratha Chhatrapati, and he was the second son of Shivaji Maharaj, Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. Rajaram Maharaj, he was the second son of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, and he became the next Maratha Chhatrapati after the death of Chhatrapati Sambhaji Raje. He was born on the 24th of February 1670 on Raigad. Chhatrapati Rajaram Maharaj was born on the 24th February 1670 on the Raigad. He was born on Raigad there. So when Chhatrapati Sambhaji Raje was passed away, at that time he was just 19 years old. He became the Chhatrapati after the death of Sambhaji Maharaj. So when Sambhaji Maharaj was passed away, after the death of Sambhaji Raje, Rajaram Maharaj became the next Maratha Chhatrapati. Now Aurangzeb thought that his dream of winning the Maratha kingdom would be realized. Aurangzeb was thinking that whatever his dream was there, to be captured, to conquer, to win the Maratha territories or the area Maratha kingdoms there, that his dream, it will be realized, it will be in use, his dream will be fulfilled. He sent Zulfikar Khan to put Raigad under siege. So what is there? He sent Zulfikar Khan. Aurangzeb sent Zulfikar Khan to be siege the Raigad fort there. To siege the Raigad fort, for that Zulfikar Khan came toward the Maratha, toward the kingdom, the Maratha kingdoms or the Maratha empire there. Aurangzeb sent him. That time Rajaram Maharaj and his wife Maharani Tarabai and Sambhaji Maharaj's wife Maharani Yesubai and his son Shahu were on the Raigad. So what is there, when Zulfikar Khan, when he came toward the Swaraj, at that time all the royal family members, they were on the Raigad fort, and here Raigad was sieged by Zulfikar Khan's soldiers, and it was risky for all member of the royal family to stay at one place. So it was not good also, it was not safe also that all royal family members, all the peoples from the royal family, from the Maratha families there, they should they remain on the same place, at one place only. Chhatrapati Chhatrapati Rajaram Maharaj and his wife Maharani Tarabai, Sambhaji Raje's wife Maharani Yesubai and son Shahu, they all were on the same fort, on the Raigad fort. It was not safe, it was risky there. So what happened there? Maharani Yesubai tackled this. Maharani Yesubai, the wife of Sambhaji Raje, she had tackled the situation, she had handled the situation from there. She tackled this and unprecedented calamity very bravely. What is the unprecedented calamity was there? Difficult situation was there. The calamity that we don't know, but it is occur, and it was difficult to be handled. So she handled the situations very bravely, resolving that she would not surrender to the Mughals under any conditions. She made the resolution. She fixed in her mind that she would not ready to be surrender in front of the Mughal at any condition, at any cost. She will not be surrender for the Mughals there. She took many important political decisions on the Raigad. From the Raigad fort, she started to take the important decisions there. It was decided that Rajaram Maharaj should escape from Raigad and, if necessary, go to a far off place like Zinji. Maharani Yesubai, she declared that from the Raigad fort, she said that not safe to be leave all the family here, and she took the decision that Rajaram Maharaj would escape from the Raigad fort, and he should go for the far away places like Zinzi fort. And it was decided that the fight to defend the Raigad would continue under the leadership of Maharani Yesubai there. And Maharani Yesubai, she lead to Maratha army there, and the fight to defend the Raigad fort, that responsibility will be on the shoulder of Maharani Yesubai, and she was ready to fight against Zulfikar Khan. She took the responsibility to defend the Raigad fort there. Maharani Yesubai chose to make a Rajaram Maharaj and not her own son, the Chhatrapati there. And along with that, she chose that instead of her son, she chose to Rajaram Maharaj as a Maratha Chhatrapati. She did not choose her own son, Shahu, as the next Maratha Chhatrapati. Instead of that, she chose to the Rajaram Maharaj as the next Maratha Chhatrapati. Her decision is a shining example of her love for the Swaraj. So this decision of Maharani Yesubai, instead of she was appointing her own son as the next Maratha Chhatrapati, she declared as Rajaram Maharaj as the next Maratha Chhatrapati. This was one of the most finest example from the Maharani Yesubai's side, that how much she cared, how much she loved for the Maratha Empire, for the Maratha Swaraj, and her extreme selfness there. Also, we can understand, we can realize by her decision, she kept the Maratha Chhatrapati secure without regard of her own life. But also Maratha Chhatrapati, she kept safe there from her own life, that of own son. All that of Miss Maratha Chhatrapati was safe there. She gave the more importance for the Maratha Chhatrapati in comparison of her son, and the more respect also she gave for the Maratha kingdom there. So only she not appointed to her own son as a Chhatrapati. Instead of that, she appointed Rajaram Maharaj as a Chhatrapati here, the king of the Marathas side there. So this was important information there. Rajaram Maharaj leaves for the Jinji because he was on the Raigad fort, not safe for all the members to be stay on the Raigad fort. So he leaves the fort there on the 5th April 1689. Rajaram Maharaj escaped from the besieged Raigad with a few of his associates there. So Rajaram Maharaj, he escaped from the Raigad fort there. With a few of his associates, or with a few of his selected soldiers, Rajaram Maharaj, he escaped from the siege of Raigad fort on the 5th April 1689. With a few of his associates, he escaped from there, and he decided to go to south to the Jinji. And Rajaram Maharaj decided to go toward the south, that is toward the Jinji fort. The Jinji fort was invincible, and it was not an easy task for the Mughals to be capture this fort. It was difficult, that it was a hard task for the Mughals to be capture this fort. So Rajaram Maharaj decided to go toward the Jinji fort there. Rajaram Maharaj took his faithful Sardars like Prahlad Niraji, Khando Balal, Rupaji Bhosle, and managed to reach Jinji. So with a band of a few selected Sardars of the soldiers, Rajaram Maharaj, he managed to escape toward the Jinji. Among that, some of the faithful Sardar servant he took with him, Prahlad Niraji, Khando Balal, Rupaji Bhosle, and they managed to go toward the Jinji. So what is there? Today we'll stop here. When you will come tomorrow, then tomorrow we'll come with the next one. Thank you very much. Bye bye.